Hello everyone and welcome to my tutorial on defense and ball control, specifically defense of the backboard and controlling clears to your side of the field and how to catch the ball. We're going to do this by utilizing a training pack that I created that you can download. I'll have the link, the code in the description of the video, and I'm going to show you how to properly do the saves and clears that are in this training pack. Because of course there's more than one way to do it, but there is a best way to do it as well. You'll get into still be 7 shots. The first one is allowing you to practice catching the ball. So there's several different ways that we can field the ball when it gets clear to our side of the field. One is to catch it like that in the front of the car. That is really the objective here, is to do that. That is the best way to handle this ball. You see, if I do a couple other things, let's say I do something like that, well, that is just really centering the ball to the opponent. I could go up an aerial for it, maybe center it again. I can challenge it early, put a shot on net or pass. This aerial defense is definitely viable, especially in higher ranks, where this could easily turn into a great pass for a teammate. But if you're not that high rank or not that skilled yet at your aerial control, what can you do on the ground? Well, one thing you don't want to do is this sort of thing, right? Or just really sending it over the teammate or wasting time. Anything like that. Any kind of hit that puts the ball, back against the wall and passes it to the other team. Of course, in the process of the game, you may not actually be where the car is starting in the training pack, so take that into consideration. But really what you want to do is practice fielding the ball. So there's a couple different things that can happen depending on where it hits on the car. You want it to hit the side of the car, but really hitting the ground and the side of the car at the same time. Okay? And then we can just dump the ball and we can control it, which is really the name of the game. You want to keep control of the ball, not concede possession right away, just giving the other team the ball right back so that they can make another offensive play. If you have control of the ball, you are a threat to them, and they will typically back off, at least in higher ranks where people respect your skill more. That's a little heavy of a touch, so that's really just a pass to. So we want to practice getting the ball on top of the car. That's not too bad. So just use this shot to practice controlling the ball. That's a pretty much ideal one right there. The next shot, you can do something like this that requires more boost in time, or even better is to meet the ball. The idea here for defending your backboard is that you don't want the ball to hit the backboard, especially at higher ranks, like I said, high plat and up, where there is an incoming shot available off of a rebound. So you want to meet the ball before it hits the wall here. When it comes to slower shots that you have time to get out of net for, and of course the most ideal clear in this case would be to eyeball where your teammates are on the field and maybe send this clear to them instead of right back to the offense, to the opponent. So if my teammate is maybe in the corner Or maybe he's mid, I could send it that way to him. Or if he's not, I could send it like this, a little air roll in there to trick the defense as to where the ball is going to go. That's not good right there, of course. It's even worse. Corner is most ideal if you don't have that much control over it. Try not to put it high. Try to put it down here to the corner. So that's that shot. There's a couple more here. Now this one's you have the potential of a double tap here, crossbar hit. The best way to handle this kind of shot slash pass is to, if you can get to the ball before it hits the backboard, that's probably the best way. But if you're in a position, maybe you're low on boost, or you have limited boost, say 30 or so, you'll want to meet the ball after it hits the backboard, but before anybody else can touch it. So here's a fail. That's me coming to meet the ball in the air before it hits the backboard. But most ideal in this situation is do something like that. It's going to take some practice not hitting the crossbar or doing that. Basically, you need to be going forward just before the ball hits the backboard. They'll wait for the ball, but you do that, there's already somebody waiting to hit the ball into your net, so waiting doesn't work. That's probably the best one right there. Rewind that, replay that. That's how you want to do it. That's too late. Get it as early as you can. And then we'll go to the next one. By the wall. This one's a little faster. Attack the ball before it hits the backboard. You can also practice after it hits the backboard too, because you may not be able to do it the other way. So use this to practice both methods. If you have to wait for the backboard hit, you want to get it as soon as it comes off, basically giving the opponent no chance to rebound it. This one there. There, that's okay too. And then we'll wind this one down and look at number 5. This one's a bit faster, and definitely happens a lot. This bounce is quick, and usually the person who's firing the shot slash pass is the one to rebound it as well. So keep in mind that this opponent is going to have momentum on his side. He's probably fully boosted. He could be going supersonic. You have to react quickly and get. You got to meet the ball out here somewhere. You don't want to meet the ball after it comes around here somewhere. It's got to be right about there. So in practicing this shot, just jam the boost at the same time. That's essentially how you want to do it right there. There's a couple different ways you can flip or dodge to maybe manipulate the way the ball goes. The idea is to hit it right there. That's a pretty decent one right there. That works too. That works. Anything like this. Dodge to the right actually works really good too. It's pretty good clear. So not only is this a save, but it's also clear if you can manage to do it that way. Off clear here, you can practice an aerial attack on this one, or also how to control the ball. But having this one, since it lands a little further ahead, you have to move forward to control it. Last one is higher up. That's not the best one. That's okay. Something like that works. That doesn't. That's probably the best one right there. Keep in mind, you may have to meet the ball earlier depending on where the opponents are in this corner here. If somebody's waiting for a redirect, you will have to get there before they do, or at least read the redirect. Playing this through with some different maneuvers to give you some ideas as to how you can manipulate the way the ball goes. And that's it. So I hope this helps. Leave me a like if you liked the video, and if it helped you out, let me know how. See you soon.